Fairview, you take furniture.
We take furniture, that's the only site in Warren County that we take furniture without a compactor. And we are going in the hole.
Well, I think
So you can't keep a truck.
I think we had this discussion a couple of years ago when we talked about finding a compactor and where it's the best. You know,
Fairview,
you said Fairview was it. That's, my only concern about this, and it's not because I live up there. I don't throw furniture up there.
No, I mean,
Feel fire.
you've got, so you've got a, you've got a 91 model trash compactor Fairview that needs to be sold to a furniture company.
So Fairview's where you take in most of the furniture that,
They don't have car.
Fire grants, 100%.
Fireground gets most of it, but there's nothing, there's nowhere. to
Which we
take
take,
it.
we pull a load a week out of that, sometimes too.
but
And it's
not-
isn't that much?
That's a ton and a half versus pulling 10 ton at Fairground.
Is there quite a bit at Smart Station?
Oh, yeah. They love it. We, people, it's aggravated out of the Morrison community because they have to drive 4 miles to use Smart. They wish they was like Morrison. Everybody wants one.
Yeah, but you don't need it on the edge of town and center.
No, you're talking $23,000
The
more.
only problem you've got is Josh is moving the highway department. You may not have the next guy that can put this in. And you're redoing one that you can get done right.
At center town.
So, I mean, where we go?
So you think eventually they all, when they're redone, they all are to go to furniture compactors?
We can't afford that. I mean, yes, when you can afford it. Yeah, Fairview's gotta have it. Fairgrounds, when we change the 4-yard trash compactors out, we're gonna have to go to furniture there as well.
As far as volume though, Center Town versus Fairview.
Right now, they're having to haul all the way out of Centertown Fairgrounds.
So you're saying if we had the money to do it, right now is the time to do it?
100%, cause I can wire for that. Yeah, cause I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this site to 3-phase, cause I feel it's just the right thing to do. And we've negotiated with County Ford to upgrade this site just to pull a 3-phase to the property line, $1,500. At Morrison, it cost us $10,000 just to get the 3-phase there. So $1,500, I'm getting 3-phase. I'm going to invest another $10,000 on building the service, the 480 service. You're talking $5,000 in a box, transformer for 110 for your office, and then a licensed electrician, I think. Then Joe Bryan got the last bid at Morrison, and it's around $4,000 to build that service and labor. It costs, but we're fully redoing that site. We're gonna pave that site. I'm gonna go ahead and put 3-phase in, whether you use it or not. That way, if you need to swap the compactor out, you can pull the 4-yard, use it as a cardboard, and then set the new furniture compactor in its place.
And we own that side too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pour 2 concrete pads there as well.
Well, I'm a firm believer in.
We've got, I got 84,000 in solid waste equipment that I can move to site development, and I can fully pave this site, 3-phase it, new buildings, new everything, but have to use the same compactor that's there and not add a cardboard compactor. Or we can move 80,000 into play and get everything. A new furniture compactor in a box is $81,000. Roughly.
Josh, what, and listen, I'm not rallying for Fairview, I'm just trying to do what's right, but how many trips would that save you if you had one at Fairview?
Guarantee you one week.
Save you 1 trip a week?
That's not 52 loads a year.
I think we're gonna be working to get one at Centertown and Fairview.
So we got
Both of them.
the 84,000, I'm needing boxes to buy it. And I was going to buy a 4-yard trash compactor for Fairgrounds, or I'm sorry, for Centertown. Then I was going to use the 4-yard that's there for cardboard. And then I was going to buy 3 boxes for the rest of the community centers. And I've got enough money to do that issue, but I don't have enough money to pay Centertown. So to pay Centertown $75,000. I've got enough money in the budget to fully rock it, have the blue top ready to go, new concrete pads, new building sitting there, but I don't have enough money to fully pave it. And if you're looking into next year's budget, which starts July 1, you would have enough money to pave it inside development. But we've got about $200,000 to play with in wholesale beer tax. And you would have enough money to possibly get a furniture compactor, but you ain't gonna have enough money, to get one for Fairview and Center. But you ain't talking 100,000,
So you're talking if we went ahead and put another 80 in.
and you find yourself out for the full year.
Yeah, I see.
I don't like doing
I
that.
know, well, that's.
We budgeted $100,000 in solid waste equipment this year, 95,000, I think, and I've got 84 sitting there. So I'm scared, you know, you're working, anything can go down.
So, to do this at center town now, though, we have.
It's time to do it.
Pay out the general.
I guess the time.
To do the compact.
To do everything.
I do the compact,
And then,
Your option one include paving.
option one is work with what I have, transfer funds from solid waste equipment to site development.
To
I can
to
only
do a
pay.
lock and key, he needs 80,000.
So, hey, that's the right way. Yeah, that's the right way to do it.
And then you're finished.
And what we could do, July 1, order one for Fairview. But you could, as you $1,000 line for the full year. But you're sitting there with 100,000 in site development. But you can move and play with there a little bit.
Josh, you foresee any side?
But Fairview needs pay.
That we own the
So,
site.
and I-
Fairview
You
too.
know, I,
Yes, we bought it.
yeah, Fairview needs,
Big
but paving ain't gonna cost over.
Big old side.
It ain't gonna cost.
It won't cost as much at Fairview, because everything's there, you're just
That's
gonna
what
cap
I'm
it
saying,
with
like,
insurance.
I say you're just gonna cap it, and it ain't gonna be that
Cost
cost.
us 50,000. So you-
It's just financial management thing.
Well, it's actually a budget finance thing to start up with the.
I'm gonna come in here and ask you for $80,000. I mean, I've got enough money within the budget right now, finish it and pay. it.
I think we're in.
But I can't fully-
Well, I feel like we've tried our best to try to do everything the right way.
I think you'll go ahead and finish, pave it, start with, then. I guess so.
Well, he's saying for 80,000, you can
Yeah,
go ahead and. put it all-
80,000. Yeah.
It's gonna
Make
be,
sure that you finish it.
it's gonna be closed and a temporary site's gonna be 250 foot right south of it. Right now it's time to do it if you wanna do it.
If it's feasible, it's best to do it.
But it's close.
Comfortable.
I can get in there and build the ramps and lay the paths and run, you know what I mean?
He's in the middle of it, so he needs to know how we want to go.
I make a motion to give him the 80,000 to go ahead and get it all right, and get the furniture compactor and pave it and do it all, get it all done and be done.
They're coming out of the general fund.
I second.
I got a motion and a second.
Well, we tried to do everything right as we're going, let's keep going and get it done.
I would suggest July 1, go ahead and do Fairview. Is one. That's.
What
And
about,
I'm gonna let a new solid waste director make that decision. He'll be starting in July. And I will make a decision for him. That's a lot of money, but we gotta have one up there.
I'm thinking,
But more than likely, with all the new equipment you've got, you're not gonna need that for anything else, or that much anyway. More than likely, because you
More
got,
than likely. Probably say that.
it's got the oldest compactor you got going, is that 91 up there?
I've got 691 running.
691.
Oh, we bought a bunch of them.
Josh, you say we would save probably a load a week from the Fairview side.
It's 2 hours labor a day for.
That's what I
figured.
figured.
You know, 2 hours labor, I think
For a
it's
ton.
2 hours labor a
Yeah.
day.
I'm pulling 10 ton out of Fairground. First compactors.
But you're saying that Fairview's compactor will be built, you're gonna have it in your budget with a new budget.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put the trash
But the
compactor.
thing is he needs to do Centertown first, because he's in.
He's already there.
It's there now.
And see, there's a little problem with Fairview. It's single phase power. And if we put a furniture compactor up there with a converter to send it to 3-phase, it's gonna slow the process time of the press of it. So to be able to do it the right way, keep the time, I need to upgrade that side.
Yeah.
3-phase should be right there on the highway.
It should be.
It's right
Should be. Which I could see 3-phase at Morrison, and we wrote County Fork a check for $10,000,
Mm,
plus another 10,000 for all the boxes to build $20,000.
200, 2 to 3.
That stuff costs.
it should be right there on the highway right in front.
Yeah, but that, the field right there in Sunny Acres at Morrison, it's sitting in the field across from it. It costs us $10,000 to get it over.
So why is it gonna be less at Center Town?
It's all around us. I'm talking about, you could throw.
Three phase.
All those, it's all over schools, like at school,
All
it's
the
all
small
schools. Cell phone tower, it's sitting right there on Billy Duggan, right, it's all around us. And he's helping us.
All right, we got a motion in a second to, take 80,000 out of the government fund by the compactor, and Josh, you will have enough money to pay that site will be.
Let's put the 80,000 in site development, and I'll use the 84 to buy the compact. You'll put
But
it in
this will
site
do,
development.
but this will do it all.
Oh, yeah.
You got
You're done.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Site development.
Site development, that's fine.
And then the 84,000,
Got a second?
I'll pull the trigger on it tomorrow.
Got a second? Okay, all right, we've got a motion in a second. Any more discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
When will that go in front of full court?
May have back March,
Next Monday.
next Monday night.
I got 30,000, that won't slow us down a bit.
All right, I got the same motion that. Motion to approve. Motion, Mr. Hillis, and Conrad demanded was second, second, a second, Mr. Taylor. Any questions? All those in favor of approving, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, passes unanimously. You have anything else, Justin?
Surplus, it's quick.
Yeah.
Only surplus I got.
Hey, all right.
We got 30 bucks.
Motion to approve.
That even makes no sense to me.
All right, we got the function.
So we got 30 old trash boxes. We got a bunch of 8s, 6-yard front loads, and then I got 3 42-yard. That's at Warren County and fire that we'd like to sell and build deals. Got a total of 30. And we put that money right back in the general fund.
Motion to place it, surplus equipment on gov deal.
They,
Pretty well, man. We'll let you have a second.
I'll say.
Any questions? All those in favor of surplus and equipment, say aye. All those opposed, passes unanimously.
I will say, any box that we can repair, we repair in-house. We're repairing a bunch of them right now, but
Instead of trash compactors, just old.
these are just boxes, no package, none, they're just boxes.
A lot of just dumpsters.
Yeah, a lot of these are just the front load, fix yard, they're everything got no box. And where we've added cardboard compactors at sites where we pull these out of service.
All right, I have one more thing to bring up under surplus property. The sheriff got a grant, as you know, to do the carpentry at the jail. He has built a gazebo at the jail. It was built with grant funds. When he called the state, they said that we had no way could we accept any revenue for that gazebo. But our policy says
We have to sell all
that we have to sell all our assets. But he's want permission to give that to a 501c3.
And I believe that like, because the grant, the covenants within the grant, I believe in this instance supersede our policy. So we just have to have some sort of motion to give him the authority to.
So you have someone picked out to give it to you.
Yes, he does. He does. He has someone,
Gonna be, it's choose a 501 to his docket.
yeah,
That financial management.
that'll actually be financial management.
I'll make a motion to.
Make a motion
Yeah,
to let the sheriff.
Authority to give it to a nonprofit.
All right, then. Do I hear a second? I'll second. Anybody have any questions about what we're doing? It's been set nowhere and he needs to get, we probably need to come up with a policy and bring forward. Because like I say, the whole thing was built with inmate labor and grant money, paid for all the supplies. And the state's informed us that we cannot accept any money for that problem. And it's a nice gazebo.
And the only way we're supposed to be able to dispose of surface and service.
Exactly. So it's conflict in what we're doing.
I think if we gave it to the state, they give us some more money.
I don't know. I'll let you take that one. All right, all those in favor of approving it, say aye. Make any public comment?
We could have them ringed up.
Get them good deal, you'll find.
Get on, good deal.
Okay, you want to see what them, good hot tub, Bob.
He buy it the way he wants with it, on that deals. That's, we don't need to disinfect that.
All right, we'll move on from the public comment. Is there any other business needs to come for financial management?
We got 2 more in the pack.
What we got?
I believe this is a school.
So hold on now.
Question, Philip.
Yeah, so I don't think this is the right one.
Oh, is it not?
No, I'm not ready to make a recommendation.
All right, then we'll pull this one.
I needed the other NIT contract that they sent you.
Is that the fifth, number
And
15?
then I-
I have one. I don't know if it was sent to you.
Is it the one for like $12,000?
It is for. It's just a contract. It's 90,000 from a literacy grant. With NIT,
Well, that's the NIT stuff I got. Oh,
actually it's 79,999. That makes it much better.
okay.
Plus,
Let me see. Oh, maybe I grabbed the wrong thing.
what you have in the packet for 15.1, I'm not prepared.
Okay, that's fine, yeah, so we did bid this one and I just, but we're not ready for that one.
But I hate to say this, but. You know, I don't know when we're gonna meet again, but we really need to get that other one, that contract approved. It's. So just to give you a Cliff Notes version of it, it's a literacy grant that was given by the state. They didn't award the money until January, and we've got to spend it before June 30th.
Oh, boy.
And so we've got a contract to do that, but until we get the contract approved, we can't.
Yeah. I don't know that I have.
Okay,
Unless-
well, then we'll just have to do it at the next meeting.
Okay.
So.
Shipped off of 15 more. We do have 15 too, which is the horsepower. We talked about it, but I could not find it in the minutes from where, well, we originally, the first change order for voice ballot proposed by Upland Design was to increase the project cost by the amount of the asbestos abatement funding. But then, there was like $200,000 in contingency fund built into the budget for the project. So, I believe, I don't know if Terry took it, I don't know who all was involved, but the question is why we take that out of the contingency money? And then would that happen, but this is still technically even though it didn't increase the grant contract, or the contract for the program project. I thought it best that we, acknowledge that this change order took place.
You talking about
Based on, I would have normally not brought this, but during the course of our previous, our recent audit, we exited. There was another question brought up about a change order that did not contractually, did not make a real big difference on the actual end of the project, but it was still discussed as something we need to watch out for. So since this happened before that discussion, I wanted to bring this at the next meeting after some discussion. So that way we could, I guess, have this committee vote on it one way or the other.
This has been paid out of the contingency.
It does, yes, it was covered.
It's actually the contingency funds that we
Yes.
had in case we run into the issue.
Correct.
Like this. So
Yes.
we've done annually.
Well, since it's listed as approved.
for 59,490?
Yeah.
Is what,
Say,
Any more discussion on that change order? All those in favor of the change order, say aye. All those opposed? Passes unanimously. I don't think that will go for.
No,
That's not a.
no, and really like this, that's one of those, that's the health department's ARP grant. Between that and the fact that, it was mentioned about another change order, I felt best that we have it in the minutes where this was approved, it discussed. Because the auditors that have been hired, I would say, to deal with the health department's ARP grant are cumbersome to deal with and really slow to respond, so we actually still haven't been paid for anything since we bought the building. We should be getting our first reimbursement soon, I would hope, but it has been 6 months getting through their pre-procurement stuff. So we haven't even made it to this yet. I wanted to go ahead and get this, make sure that we had all of our i's dotted and t's crossed.
Have they already done the work?
Oh, well, that was done.
Yeah, that'd be-
Yeah, they-
Yeah,
that's.
Yes, to get the, it was actually not the tiles, it was actually the glue, was all of it. It wasn't the tiles didn't have it in.
Right.
That's the reason there was nothing brought forward when we bought them all about it, because you had to take the tiles up, and find out it was there. So. All right, anybody else have anything for financial management?
Like a motion to adjourn.
Got a motion, Mr. Taylor, second, Mr. Hillis, all in favor of adjourning, say aye. Aye. Now we'll turn it over to Scott.
Right, any public comment for the budget finance committee? If not, entertain motion to adjourn. All in say, Commissioner Taylor, all in favor, say aye.
Flip on it.
Oh, I gotta give everybody else a 5 and 10.